right. Well, it's still morning, right? Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being here with us today. You know, one of the things that I get to do as a Senate representative for our community is to lift up many great partners, and no one can deny the impact and the significance of the arts. And when you have such great leaders like the Roberson Museum that have been a staple in our community for a long time, and I get the pleasure of not only knowing that and also having experienced that, but also having the opportunity and privilege to provide funding support to continue to enshrine the great legacy of the Roberson Museum in our community for many years and generations to come. I remember coming here as a child and most certainly as an adult to learn all of the wonderful things that make our community here in the Southern Tier strong, but also to unlock my imagination about what is possible. And whether it is through the interactive exhibits that are here, the undeniable display of artistic skill and talent and imagination and creativity that exists, we know that the arts are not only a powerful way to connect us together in our shared humanity, it also raises our awareness. And so, again, I'm so pleased to be here this morning to announce this major investment in the Roberson Museum. I was able to secure through the CREST program $200,000 for necessary upgrades to our great community jewel, and that is the Roberson Museum. One of the things that I know the beloved and very appreciated Executive Director Michael Grasso will speak on, and I don't want to take his thunder, is that this museum, the work that they do isn't just contained to the Southern Tier. We have visitors that come to the museum and continue to come from all over the region and beyond. And so they provide free educational opportunities. They give back to the community in a multitude of ways. And so I know Michael will go into much deeper detail, but this investment is important to me, along with also other great colleagues of mine who are supporting their ongoing capital campaign to make necessary upgrades to the infrastructure, because you can have great artists and great exhibits and all of those things and educational opportunities, but you also have to make sure that the house that they are contained in is also taken care of. And so before I bring Michael up to speak, I also want to acknowledge Michael and his entire team, also the board of directors that also help to ensure that the museum is continuing to be a great asset in our community. So I want to thank you all for being here. I also want to acknowledge the recent passing of another integral figure to the museum, Mr. Bo Roberson, whose grandparents are the reason why this museum exists. And so I want to express my profound condolences and prayers to him and his family and to the entire team here. But that also just goes to show that when you have such a wonderful team that continues a vision for many generations, that we all get to most certainly enjoy it. And so without further ado, I would like to join and I would like to welcome Michael to share some remarks about what these funds will be used for, and also to lift up why investing in the arts, our museums, are necessary and important. Thank you, Michael.
I want to begin by expressing.
I got you. Equipment is still good, y'all. Okay. Okay, that was my fault.
Sorry, it's a tough mic stand.
There we go. All right, maybe I'll
Go,
get
you don't
rid
fix it?
Oh, I need to bring the thing.
Okay.
There we go. It had to come down more. All right.
Wait, I'm feeling better about that. Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
We're not live, right? Let's just start it.
We'll edit, it's fine.
I'd like to begin by thanking Senator Webb for securing this vital grant. Her team has also been really wonderful to work with, and we are deeply, deeply grateful for this partnership. I also want to extend our thanks to New York State for recognizing the value that regional museums bring to our communities by supporting this project and also many other projects that we have going on as part of Roberson's larger capital campaign. At a museum, an efficient heating and cooling system isn't just about the comfort of the visitors and the staff, although that is very important. Our environmental systems are the invisible guardians of the irreplaceable art and artifacts that we care for on behalf of the community. There is more than 25,000 objects that make up our shared history and culture here. Roberson is also honored by the commitment that we've seen from all levels of our government. I'm humbled by the trust that Senator Webb and her colleagues have placed in us, and I'm heartened by the recognition that museums are powerful economic drivers. We help make neighborhoods more vibrant, more livable, and more connected. This transformative capital campaign will help Roberson become more sustainable, both environmentally as well as financially. We're meeting today's community needs and also ensuring that we're here for generations to come. Senator Webb, thank you again for your continued support of Roberson. This grant will go a long way towards rejuvenating the museum and ensuring that it remains a cornerstone of our community.
I'm just like,
Right.
And so as we conclude, again, I want to, again, emphasize how important the arts are in our community, but also as part of our shared human story and experience. We know that art has the power to transform, to inform in so many other ways, and so it is critical that as we continue to see a lot of great programs most certainly lose funding, we have to make sure that we continue to invest in those tried and true, absolutely necessary resources like our museums, because that is how we stay connected to each other. That's how we foster community, regardless of the challenges that are surrounding us. That's a part of our shared journey. And so I want to thank you, Michael, and again, everyone here, and for those of your team who weren't able to be here, for the work that you do every single day to make sure that this great community resource, it not only remains accessible to many community members, but also you are a vehicle for economic development for many folks in our community and our region and beyond. So it is my pleasure that I am proud to present the big check, as they say, for